supervised learning. So basic concept, what is a supervised learning? Here the output supervised learning means we have the label data and input features. So label data is known as the output variable. In regression problem, when the output variable is a real value, then it is called a linear problem. Otherwise, that if it is classified, then it is called the classification problem. So today we are going to talk about the problems where the output is real value, such as if we have given the weight, based on that we want to predict the height. Suppose we want to predict the price. In that case we will use the linear regression problem, where in linear regression we assume that all the predict modeling is target value is based on independent predictors, means output is not dependent on each other. Again, the input features, whatever we are taking, they are independent, they are not dependent, although it is not the real case in today's scenario. Like if we have multiple values, like we need to decide the price depends on the quality of the cloth, price depends on the how much cloth is used for stitching, again the brand name is, and all these are treated independent variable in the case of linear regression. So what is the simplest linear regression? Where the independent variable is 1 and dependent variable is only 1. Dependent variable is always 1, but the number of independent variable may vary. If number of independent variable is only 1, then it is called a linear regression. Like I have the area of a house, we will take the example later. So if it is independent variable is single and corresponding one output variable, it can be, if independent variable is single and dependent variable is y, we can represent y dependent on x is as a function. Since only one independent variable, it can be represented in the form of equation where mx is plus b. What is mx? M is slope of the line and b is the intercept. In machine learning, we represent it as b0 plus b1. These are the parameters which we need to be tuned. So b0 is what? Intercept, and b1 is what? Slope of the line. So we have some data, like this value is the data for this value of x, we know the y value. We have this data available with us where we know the x and corresponding y is known to us. This is the data set we have. So we draw these points on a graph, and based on this we predict the value of m and b, that is b0 and b1, so that this line covers the maximum points of the data set. It may cover all the points, it may leave some of the points, or it may possible the best fit line may not cover the points, but the difference between the actual value predicted and predicted value should be minimum. Like this is the actual value for this value of x, and this is the predicted value of this value of x. So this difference should be minimum. Okay, we will see how we are calculating. Another example, suppose we have unemployment data, male versus female. So this is also real data. Female dependent on the male. Unemployed male is there, then female need to work. So this is the example of supervised learning and basic example of linear regression. Another example we can take, we have the area of the house. This is very well known example from the Andrew and G video lectures, and we need to predict the price of the house. So the independent variable is what? X, and dependent variable is, this is price, this is y. Again we have the data, and based on this data we need to predict the line. So if I pass the line like this, maybe this line is not as smooth as we need. So but we can predict the line based on this, which will cover the maximum point. The objective is to minimize the distance between predicted value and the actual value. Correct? So we can represent our parameters either by B0. We can represent our parameter by either by B0, B1 or W0, W1. This is known as the weights, and we need to compute the value of Y. So what we have to do, we have to adjust the parameter, hypertune the parameter W0. We need to hypertune the parameter W0 and W1 based on the value. How do we hypertune? We draw the line. We draw the line such that this distance should be minimum. So this is the minimum distance where actual and predicted values are lying, but this distance is the maximum distance. Maybe for this this distance is positive, and for this distance is negative. So we need to take the square of this. So if we go, we need to identify the best fit line, whether this is covering minimum error is in this or minimum error is in this. So what is the criteria? We need to identify the best fit line based on the difference between predicted value and the actual value. Since the predicted value can be on the positive side of the actual value, or it can be a negative side of the actual value. So what we have to do, we have to square this difference so that it can be considered as the error. So now we will see how to identify the best fit line. So this predicted error minus actual error, what we have done, objective is we need to minimize the average error in the computation in our algorithm. So this minimum error, why we have taken square? Just because the predicted actual value can lie either the positive side of the predicted value, or it is the negative side of the predicted value. So positive negative can cancel out, and we could not get the actual error in our line prediction. That is why we have squared this. So this is known as minimum squared error. So we need to minimize this minimum square error to get the best fit line. So what we are doing, we are hypertuning the parameter B0, B1 or W0, W1, that is M and B. And this function is known as best fit line. This MSE function is known as the cost of the algorithm. Clear to all of you? Now if we talk about machine learning terms, this is the mathematical part. Now if we talk about the machine learning term, what we are doing, we are having a hypothesis. Hypothesis is what? Hypothesis is compute the value of y based on the x, and here we define two parameters, theta 0, theta 1, or B0, B1 or W0, W1. Correct? So what we have to do, we have to compute, and this is the 0th condition, that is intercept, and theta 1 is known as the gradient in terms of machine learning. So theta 1 is what? Basically the slope of the line. This is called linear regression, or it can be also called univariate linear regression, because y value depends only on the one parameter. Okay, so what we are doing, suppose we take the example, if the value of theta 0 intercept is 1.5 and the slope, that is theta 1, is 0x. So line will be this. If it is 1 and theta 1, that is slope is 0.5, line will be this. So based what we are doing, we are hypertuning the parameter and to identify the maximum fit line. So what we have done, we have predicted a line. We calculate the difference, minimum square error, we calculate this difference, we calculate this difference, we square this difference. We square this difference and add it and divide by number of values data set. In the data set we have number of values in the data set. So if this predicted error is high, we again shift the line and compute the predicted cost. If cost is increasing, that means previous line is better. If cost is decreasing, new line is better. Again third time we calculate in such a manner so that we can get the minimum squared error. Let us take an example, a very trivial example. We have these x values. Now we have this corresponding y values. Based on that, we have defined the graph. These are the values. We are looking for the only single value. There are two parameters, theta 1. We need to work on both theta 0 and theta 1. But for simplicity of understanding, we are fixing one parameter to 0 and another parameter we are computing. That another parameter is what? Theta 1. We are theta 1, that means theta 0 is 0. Intercept is 0 for me. We are calculating only the slope. So if error is 1, theta 1 is 1, what is the value of cost? If theta 1 is 0, what is the value of cost? For various value of theta 1, for various values of theta 1, what we are computing? We are computing the cost. And if we can find that for which value it is minimum. If it is minimum for this values, what we are doing, if it is minimum for theta 1 is equal to 1, that means the best fit line is theta 1 is equal to 1 and theta 0 is equal to 0. So the best line will be y is equal to mx. Mx is what? Y is equal to x, because m is 1. Clear? So this is the objective. So what we have learned? Weight and biased. Weight is used. Bias is here. Now the weight is what? Theta 1. Weight is theta 1 and bias is what? Theta 0. So in terms of machine learning, bias is for adjusting the error. B is for adjusting the error. Here theta 0 is for adjusting the error. And what is theta 1? Weight is the strength of the connection. If we increase the input, how much influence it will be on the output. Clear? And low bias, the difference between low bias and high bias. If the bias is low, more assumption about the form of target function. If the bias is high, suggests less assumptions. We have done less assumptions in the form of target. That means the adjusted error is less. So we need to decide how much bias we have to take. So if we talk about what we have learned, linear regression is supervised learning. If we have more than one features and one dependent variable, then it is called a multiple regression, which we are going to cover in the next video. In linear regression, there is only one dependent variable and one independent variable. It is a simple line equation where we have introduced theta 0 and theta 1 in hypothesis. Theta 0 is for adjusting the error known as the bias, and theta 1 is the parameter which is tuned. And in real life, it is not possible to have only single parameter for the predictions. Now, how do we compute the predictions? Predictions are computed based on the square mean error. The objective is to minimize the difference between the predicted value and the actual value. So, this is all about simple linear regression. Thank you very much, and do not forget to like my video.